Not everyone would be ready to tackle a fixer-upper, but one couple started the process of fixing up their new home from the outside in.
They show us how a labor of love turned it into a beautiful meadow.
We bought this house a little over 3 years ago. It had been abandoned for like 10 plus years. And it's inside of the town that we just always loved. It's got big trees. I mean, it's just kind of a cute old school neighborhood. And we had thought, you know, it might be something fun and playful to do on a house that obviously had major repairs to make. And we thought, well, heck, we're not in a position to do that right now, so let's have some fun with it. And Wildflower just seemed like a cool way to, like, a symbol of like rebirth or new life into this home that, you know, we're looking at a forever home for our family and starting, and just thought it would be kind of a fun way to, like, we're the new kids on the block type deal. Like your first like 2 weeks, you're basically watering, like you want to keep that soil wet. Then you started seeing like little sprouts start popping up, and then once that weather started warming up a little bit, it really just started going kind of just, I mean, almost every couple days you could just notice a sizable difference. First flowers started blooming probably mid to late April, and then by the time mid-May, end of June, I mean, it was just full steam ahead. I mean, it was pretty heavy. American Meadows is like a website where you can find like concentrated amounts of seeds at like large quantity, and they have them like zoned out for like territories of like Southwest, you know, Northeastern, all the different types of varieties that are like local to that area, and you can kind of just pick from there which ones interest you and kind of play with it. And I think we had used, I think, almost like 5 pounds, which is a lot of seeds, like a lot of seeds, an insane amount of seeds. Sunflowers are cool too. We added sunflowers separately just because it was like, all right, everything else is like 4 foot tall, and then you just got these monsters that shoot out and just got all these big old sunflowers, and that was really cool. They were kind of like the kings of the, you know, the garden.
We do like bees and butterflies, and lots of birds come too. So many hang out, like you'll walk out there and all of them just like fly off.
You gotta have pollinators for it to go, so
to get it going.
That was an added perk for sure.
Yeah, kind of once they're going, after you water till they're about 8 inches tall or so, you just let them go and they will take off. I just like will pick them every once in a while. We've had people stop by and pick them like our first year, or ask us if they could pick them. But otherwise, no, until they dry out and they kind of do their natural course and drop their seeds, then we'll mow and trim the dried out parts. People are stopping and taking pictures, and it's been featured on like the Chico page on Facebook. Just lots of compliments from everyone, honking and love it, and
it's just been a really nice way to meet the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know, when we first moved in, everyone's kind of looking, what are they doing with that house? What are they doing? And then now it's like, oh my God, what are your flowers? What's next? What's next? You know,
like
that
the
kind
flower
of deal.
people now. I didn't expect it to, you know, blow up in the way it did. I just like to record different things we do, and mainly for us to look back on, because I think it's fun memories.
I was surprised by the volume, honestly. Obviously, I mean, how do you expect something like that many people to see it? But I don't know if I was as surprised at like the reactions, just because even before that video even did anything, like it was just, I mean, it was crazy to just the amount of people that would just stop. It's hard not to see that display and be happy or smiling. So for everybody else to see it online, I thought that was kind of cool to kind of share the love. It's not complicated at all. I mean, like Mother Nature literally does the job for you.
I love it, but you have to make sure your HOA is okay with that, right? Do you think?
If you have one, I don't think where he bought an abandoned house, there's going to be an
HOA issue, yeah.
But what I was thinking is it looks beautiful and nicely done, but you need to make sure you have walk paths, because you know there's going to be snakes in there and stuff doing their thing, just living, and you don't want to step on one of those things.
Forget about that as well.